Hello everyone, I am Xiao Yijing. Today I'll talk to you about how operators' legacy SDH networks evolve towards the future-oriented network architecture. I'll start by discussing the transformation of operators' networks and the associated challenges, and then look at how SDH legacy networks can evolve towards an MS-OTN simplified network architecture to maximize network revenue. As operators' revenue from traditional services such as voice and SMS declines, operators need to capitalize on their channel advantages and develop new services to handle the difficulties. Top-tier operators begin to provide a variety of home broadband services, videos, 4G, 5G, and private line services. Experience requirements of these new services pose new challenges, including IP-based services, ultra-broadband, ultra-low latency, and automatic and agile O&M. However, due to the huge historical investments on SDH, more than 70% of operators' bearer networks are currently SDH networks. These SDH networks use legacy technologies to transport small granularity PSTN, TDM private line, and 2G services, and are unable to support IP-based large granularity services over 10G. In addition, the majority of SDH networks have been running for over 8 years and have reached the end of their lifespan. SDH networks face the following challenges. First, they do not support evolution of unified bearer for legacy and new services. On the one hand, TDM services are difficult to eliminate within a short time and need to be transferred to the new network. For traditional operators, a large number of 2G and TDM private line services on the live network need a transition period. For FMC operators, many mobile and enterprise private line services still exist as SDH services, requiring the new network to support evolution of unified bearing. In the Asia-Pacific region and Latin America, a large number of 2G TDM services still exist. Therefore, 2G transport should be considered when developing 3G, 4G services. On the other hand, new services are the new solution for operators to increase revenue. Live SDH networks cannot completely satisfy the large bandwidth, IP-based, and cloud-based service requirements. In summary, SDH networks do not support evolution of unified bearer for legacy and new services. Second, SDH networks are facing EOX and increased risks. One reason is that electronic equipment is normally used for 8 to 10 years. At present, most SDH networks have been running for over 10 years, and now face EOX and high failure rates. Another reason is that among the 10 mainstream vendors, 3 have exited the market and 5 continue to reduce SDH investments. It is highly likely that spare parts for SDH equipment will be expensive or unavailable. Third, OPEX on legacy SDH networks increases each year. Taking operator A as an example, the annual OPEX is more than 3 times the CAPEX on its SDH networks. Aging SDH equipment causes the OPEX on its SDH networks to increase by 15% each year, due mainly to O&M labor, equipment room space, and electricity costs. To sum up, SDH networks use legacy technologies and face 3 challenges: difficulties in unified service bearing, high network risks, and high OPEX. The value of SDH networks continues to decrease each year. Revenue from SDH networks of operator A has been decreasing since 2011. Therefore, operators must upgrade their SDH networks to tackle these challenges. Most operators choose simplified networks with MS-OTN unified bearing, simplifying traditional network architecture with multiple types of networks, multiple platforms, and multiple services. Legacy networks will be upgraded to a unified network to transport both new and legacy services, providing an ultimate experience for each service, such as low latency brought by one-hop reachability and E2E secure large bandwidth hard pipes. The MS-OTN simplified network solution directly reduces OPEX by more than 60%, from aspects including O&M labor, spare parts, equipment room space, and electricity. When optical fibers are involved, fiber costs are also reduced. For example, the space saved in equipment rooms can be repurposed by leasing it out or using it for data centers. The profit for operator A was obvious. Costs in electricity, equipment room space, and devices were reduced by 70%, 80%, and 90% respectively, In addition, operators can gradually invest the savings made in OPEX into resolving network's budget issues. A relatively small CapEx investment can fulfill network upgrade and evolution, greatly shortening ROI to 3 to 5 years. Considering the revenue from new services after the network upgrade, the ROI is even shorter. The reduced OPEX is just the tip of the iceberg, as new services will generate significant revenue. Services that can be monetized in the near future include high-value private lines, 4K videos, leasing of optical fiber and equipment resources, and short service TTM. Revenue expectations include 5G-ready bearer networks, large granularity DC interconnection, and cloud private line ready. Just as shown in the figure, the sooner the better for SDH modernization. Future-oriented evolution is a powerful engine for operator revenue growth. The MS-OTN Simplified Network Architecture platform supports access and transport of all services and can be deployed in all scenarios. After the platform is deployed, all that is required is an additional investment on some boards to support networks that are video-ready, VR and holograph-ready, 5G IoT-ready, or private line and cloud-ready. Upgrade of legacy SDH networks also involves quick analysis of network bottlenecks, transfer of TDM services, and issues related to quick NC and fast and secure delivery. In terms of NC, Huawei's professional NC tools support multi-vendor data parsing, data script conversion, and live network restoration. The tools can also analyze network bottlenecks, implement precise investment planning, and analyze TCO ROI. In terms of delivery, the professional one-stop GNIC cloud delivery platform is integrated with 3 scenario-based service migration solutions. The platform ensures smoother and safer service cutover, improving cutover efficiency by about 70% and reducing migration costs by over 50%. Thanks, everyone.